Social sellers. Hello, everyone. George is here. And today we're going to talk about the innovation business model of Elon Musk, what it means, what he does, and how we can implement the same in our business so we can create offers, we can create solutions, we can create products that really people want. Or if you already have a business, either in service or in brick and mortar or tangible or in like intangible, online and offline, how we can apply the same so we can you can innovate the product that you have, you can innovate part of your process, so people will perceive it in a new and different way, so you can take yourself outside the competition, so you don't have to discount your prices. You don't have to compete on not only on the prices, but also compete with very tough market, especially right now. Every single industrial market is a market. So what to do in terms of your product, what to do in terms of your offers, how you can re-innovate things in a very simple way, so you can create what we call the level 10 opportunity. So this is what we call the innovation model, and I want to focus today on only one successful model that has been implemented and all his and all they are innovating, and sometimes a local business in your neighborhood, they are innovating. So how to innovate, what to do, and what is the basic, what is the science of that kind of innovation. Again, like those topics, they are like super broad, so I want to pick on a couple points and highlight them, and they are like super important. They are simple, super important, easy to implement once you know how they work. So if you have any question, if you have suggestion, if you have any comment, put that in the comment below, and I will be happy to answer those live. But if you are watching this video on the replay on other social media platform, also use the hashtag smart income, so I can retrack your comments and your suggestions and also your questions. So how does Elon Musk innovate? Why innovation is super important? It is super important today because with the competition that we have in every single industry, no matter like whatever you are selling products, you are selling services, you are selling online, you are selling offline. There is a competition everywhere. And even if you invent a new product today that doesn't exist on Earth before, someone will come tomorrow and copy you, and then they can start competing on you. And I will give you an example. And that happens in Canada. That example happens in Canada. So imagine if something happens in Canada in this way, is going to be tough in any single or other industry where the regulations are not enforced in the right way. So one time I had a meeting with a lawyer, with a client. So me, the client, and the lawyer. And the client, she had invented an invention related to the health services. And she was talking to the lawyer. The lawyer is specialized in patents. So he knows how to register inventions with the Intellectual Property Office of Canada. So she asked the lawyer, what should I do to protect my invention? And literally, this is what he said: keep it trade secret. Don't go and publish it. Because once you publish it, there are like companies here in Canada, based in Canada, what they do, they steal your invention, they have the money, they mass produce, and you cut them maybe after a while. Even like if you cut them like from day one, you take them to the court, it takes about like 2 years to resolve that problem in the court. They get fined, but in the meantime, what they are doing, they have the money, they have the mass production. Now they steal your invention. In the meantime, they can make millions of dollars, while they can give you like a very small portion later on when they get fined at the court. So if that happens in Canada, imagine it's like what about the other countries where as you local company, you cannot enforce the foreign policies and foreign regulations in different countries. So we need to innovate because you need to distinguish your offer from competition. And once you get in the track of innovation, even if someone copy you today, you can reinvent, let's say, reinvent the wheel somehow, because it becomes your process. It becomes second nature for you. So innovation is not that much complicated. What you should do, what you should put in there. I'm going to talk about 2 points. Again, the topic is broader, but if you have any specific question, put that so we can discuss that live today. And I can focus on the question or the comment that you have. So Elon Musk, when he innovates, he focuses on two important points. The first one is how he learns, the learning part, the information part, the practice part. And second, how he can involve experts in the market around him, and why those are important in your business, no matter what you are doing. Again, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are a coach, a consultant, a brick and mortar business, a restaurant, whatever you are doing, you can apply those 2 points in your business today because they are very critical. I posted an article on Medium, also on social media, and even the episode of yesterday and the days before. Like I was talking so much about the creative mind, the program mind, the conscious, the subconscious, and all those concepts. They are not concepts. They are like our new understanding how we function as a human being. Like go back also to those articles, go back to those videos, because they can highlight more information about how you can use those 2 points of Elon Musk, the learning and the expert side. So what learning means and how you can apply that today in your business. So Elon Musk, what he does, every single time he needs to innovate. So let's say he wants to re-innovate his sales process. All what he does, he go and start buying and reading sales books. So this is the first part. Why reading, why learning, why practicing, and what it means on us as a human being, what it means on us to change the way we think and evolve from that point. Remember, yesterday and in the article I posted on Medium today, I was talking about the creative mind and the program mind. So when you learn something new, you are reading a new book. Now you are creating new way of thinking in your creative mind. But remember, your creative mind is very slow. It is creative, but it goes very slow, and it cannot like run so many tasks at the same time. So basically the brain that makes decision is your program mind, is the autopilot mind, is the subconscious mind, because that is by itself in terms of processing, it is 1 million time more powerful than your conscious mind or your creative mind. So the subconscious, the program mind, is the mind where your habits, your memories, your old learning, your repetition, your experiences, your processes, everything that you take or you practice for a while in your life, it has the information stored in this program mind. This is why we call it program mind, because it goes on the program. So when you first learned how to drive, you learn it through your creative mind. But after you created the process, after you repeated the information over and over and over again, now the conscious mind needs to clear itself because it is very slow again and it cannot multitask much. So it sends the information, it sends the memories, it sends the experiences back to your subconscious or to your program mind. And if you function like that, so basically your client will function the same way. And that is the issue. So basically, this is what happens with business owners and entrepreneurs and coaches. They go on social media and they start, my product, blah, 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 my information, blah, 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 my ads, blah, blah, blah. And they keep repeating and saying information about products. And this is what happens literally on the mind of your customer when they are listening to you. So literally, this is how it happens. You say something, it comes to the mind, to the creative mind. So you, instead of saying, like sharing stories and sharing something interesting for your client to repeat that information, in order to store that in the subconscious mind, you start talking about yourself. You start talking about your product, how awesome it is. So literally it comes in here and bounce back, comes here, bounce back, comes in here, bounce back. And you don't help your customer to learn something new. You don't help your customer to get, at least to perceive something new in their life, in their processes, in their relationship, in their business, in their offers, in their products, and their results, in their desired situation, their goals, and their dreams. So basically, that is the mistake that most entrepreneurs, coaches, and business owners, they are doing with their clients. Every single time they post an ad, they post an article, for instance, on social media, they create a video like that live, they create an offer, they create a marketing campaign, a sales campaign. So this is literally the killing mistake that every single one is doing wrong. So right now you have to think this way. When you share something with your client, you have to create a process, and that process, it has to go on the same topic at least between 20 to 30 days. Why? Like a time frame. And if you can do it more than that, will be great, because the longer your client repeat the same information, and they become like more interested in this kind of information, the more you can engrave that information in their program mind. Because once you connect your offer or your message or whatever you are doing in your business in the subconscious mind, in the program mind of your customers, this is what we call loyalty. This is when you maximize the profit and the lifetime value of your client related to your offer, related to everything that you are selling in your business. So the killing mistake that entrepreneurs do, coaches, consultants, and business owners always do, is they start sharing information, and every single day they share different kind of information, and they confuse the hell of their customers. So this is what you should do. And on the learning side is super important, because learning and knowledge is the key of change, is the key of transformation. So now today, if you watch those guys in neuroscience like Dr. Joe Dispenza or Andrew Huberman or Dr. Bruce Lipton or even Mind Valley Vision and all those kind of guys, they are talking about the same. To change, you have to acquire new knowledge. So basically, that information that you practice becomes knowledge. The knowledge that you repeat becomes a habit, because it becomes a new memory in the program mind. And if you do that correctly, now you can sell anything to anyone in every single place on this planet. So this is the new marketing. This is the new sales. The new sales makes a repetition of an information, of a specific information. And this is why we say in marketing, you should focus only on one topic. If your customer or if your prospect understand two things in your message, you are messing the marketing campaign. Now I go and I see people, they are posting ads and marketing campaigns, and they post all kind of things. I can do this and this and this and this and this. That will not help your customer to pay attention to your message in first place. Because remember, even the attention span of your customer is less than, they say 9 seconds, but I believe it's less than 3 seconds. So they are bombarded with information on social media. If you don't get their attention in less than 3 to 4 seconds, you are losing that customer. You have to grab that attention. You have to share stories and information and knowledge in a repetitive way on a certain topic. That topic has to be one. And then the knowledge that you share, it helps your customer to learn in their creative mind. And then that repetition, because they are interested in the topic, they are interested in the new results that you are promising in your message or in your offer. So they can engrave that kind of information in their subconscious mind, in their program mind. Once you do that correctly, they become more loyal to your brand, to you, to your message, and they believe that you are the only solution in that market related to this kind of desired situation or problem or the goal that they want to achieve. So learning is the number one or the first point that you need to think of, and you need to create, and you need to practice in order to innovate, to start reinventing the wheels. So learning is one. Two is how you can bring experts around you. And I will give you an example. So athletes that who go to the Olympic, for instance, like all those who get the golden medals and well successful athletes, if you watch what they do, they don't have one expert around them or one coach around them. Instead, and they don't focus only on one dimension or on one thing like they are doing. So if a swimmer, for instance, they don't have only one coach who teach them how to swim, but also they have another coach, another expert who tell them what to eat, another expert to tell them how to run, another expert to tell them how to heal, for instance, like their muscles soaring, whatever it is. So you will see they have a group of experts, they have a group of coaches around them. They bring the best in the market, so those experts will help them achieve what they want to achieve in terms of the result that they want to create. So athletes are an easy example to see and understand, and how you can apply the same, because this is what Elon Musk does. He says literally in every single thing that we want to, I want to learn, I want to reinvent, or I want to innovate, I bring the best experts in the market around me and I learn from them. So he literally what he does, he just go and manage that group of experts. Because remember, sometimes experts, they are experts in a certain topic, but most of them, or those coaches sometimes, they don't know how to run the business. So they are very good in one specific area, but they don't know how to run a business as a whole. So they are looking also for people like you to bring them in a group. So you, like as a community of experts, you can all create a new, like new innovation, a new product, a new offer, and also new things in businesses. So with that being said, Lee is saying learning from different perspective, and that is like super important. And like Lee, you just brought like very good a point, because learning from this different perspective is super important. Because when you mix different perspective, when you mix different dimensions in your solution, it becomes unique. It becomes a level 10 opportunity. And this is literally what I did in my business. So in my business, literally what I teach, what I coach, the product or the online courses I sell, they are related to sales, to digital marketing, and sales automation, and those kind of things. But I realize in my own experience that I was missing one part. There is like more missing parts, more than the sales itself, more than the digital marketing itself, more than the automation. And I started to search on my personal level, and I found out that my analytical mind needs to see facts. If I don't see facts, I don't believe in what I'm learning, and that was my issue. And I believe there are lots of people, they have similar problem that I was experiencing. Not until I started to learn what the science does, how the science explain sales, how the science explain marketing, how the science explain how to create the offer, how to innovate, I started to be able to apply what I'm learning to start to get the results I should be getting in my business. So now when I teach sales automation, I teach sales automation based on neuropsychology. And this is why in everything, in every single live, in every single product I sell, I talk always about the neuroscience, about the science, about the neuropsychology of things. I take everything, I break down everything to its foundation, and take it and start like building upon that from that point. And by doing that, I'm bringing like couple dimensions. The first dimension is sales and business. The second dimension is automation and technology, and the third dimension is science and neuroscience and neuropsychology. So different perspective is helping me to create a multi-dimensional business, multi-dimensional offer. And that is by itself an innovative way to reinvent the wheels in your business. Like, you don't have to go and repackage everything in your product and create new ingredients if you are selling like food, for instance, or to revamp everything. Sometimes, just like to put things in different perspective, you mix those perspectives together and makes it innovative, makes it valuable by itself. Hello, Rishabh. It's like, I'm very happy that you are joining today. And also, Lee is saying, multiple expert, multiple perspective, mix ideas, and from your own, it's the innovation, and that is totally true. So learning, getting this different perspective from different experts and different coaches are super important to help you reinvent or re-innovate your processes, at least to re-innovate your information, everything that you're doing on your offer side. Remember that whenever like you want to innovate, put your goal this way. This is what I do. I put 2 criteria always. You don't have to have the answers from the beginning. Your answers, you will get the answers later on. But when you set the right goals, when you put higher goals, you start to achieve way better. So 2 things that you should count on, or you should put in every single process that you want to create, in every single offer that you want to create, to maximize your profit. When I say profit, again, like, I'm not talking only about the money side. The money is super important. And also another 2 components are the time and the energy, your happiness, your stress level. So so to maximize the 3 profits, you have to put those 2 points every single time you want to do anything in your business. So always, you have to look what is the average in the market, what is available in the market right now. Because when you put all the products that are available, all the services, everything that you are comparing, you will see like a benchmark. You see kind of an average line that goes in every single product in every in a specific market or industry. So you look at the average, like what is the average? Sometimes product is less, sometimes a product is a little bit more like better than the other products in the market. But when you look at the average, now you put the average as your ground zero, as the foundation. And from that average, you go 10 times. So you put 1, 2, 3, 4 till 10, at least 10. So what you have to do is you have to increase the value of the average, like put kind of a ruler or a bar on the market and say, like, this is the market, this is the average in the market, and I want to maximize the profit. I want to maximize the value for my customers or for my niche market at least 10 times what they can find in the market. Once you do that correctly, you become the only solution. You become the only thing or someone that your client they're going to think of, and they're not going to Google any solution later on, because now they see the value that you are providing. So one is the 10x value, and the second one is always what we call the level 10 opportunity. Level 10 opportunity, it does the same way. So whatever the opportunities that your customer they can find in the market, also you go 10 times above the average they can find in the market. And the easiest way to do that is to reinvent or re-innovate the wheels on the information side. Because remember, you don't buy a product for the sake of product. When you buy a phone, you buy the meaning, you buy the information that this phone give it to you. For instance, if you buy this phone, you buy the meaning, like what this phone means to you in terms of, for instance, how it can help you access certain information, do some business, for instance, like communicate with your beloved one, whatever the meaning of that product to you. So literally information, when you reinvent the wheels on the information side, you don't want to change anything in your business, just the information. Just to add the extra value on the information side helps you to create that 10x value very much easier. easier than anyone else in the market can do, because most people in the market, your competition right now, they don't understand how the client, how their customers function in the first place. So with that being said, once you understand the science behind the human beings, now you understand what you should do in your business and how you can overcome any competition that could happen in every single industry, in every single market. So I will recap for today. We can talk about this until tomorrow, but for today, I want to focus on those 2 points: the learning side, the information side, the knowledge side, the practice of that information side, and the second one is how to have kind of a board of experts, board of coaches around you, and how you can benefit from those experts to create a multi-dimensional, a multi-perspective kind of product or offer, so you can maximize the profit in terms of money, in terms of time, and in terms of energy. So if you like the session today, share, comment, tag your friend in the comment section. If you have any question, let me know. Put that in the comment section. And if you have any question in general related to how to create offers to maximize your profit, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you are planning to start or to scale your business beyond the 6 figures or 7 figures, also let me know. You can DM me, you can put that in the comment section, or also you can schedule a free strategy session with me so we can map out your plan for the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, a year or so you can move forward toward your goal in terms of money, time, and energy. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me today. This is George, and I will see you tomorrow with a new topic, same time, and a new question. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow at the same time.